We were right. Remkey is the Wario team, and then C's is the Birdo team.
Yep.
And here we go. Righty DK starting us off here at the Garden. And we are rocking and rolling. Again, I think this is why you flip DK here to just kind of get that turn, try to get it into the left field, try to do a little bit more. But I don't know if that one's as big. You're slapping no matter what.
Wow, rare strikeout from DK.
3 pitches, too. I mean, swinging and missing on all of them. Bowser's going to take the plunk there.
Do you mind the plunk there
I
at Garden?
don't think that was like a I'm for sure plunking.
Okay.
I think that was I'm going to throw it inside to see
what happens.
Bowser hits the lean. I think you.
Beautiful.
Oh, man,
a weak
no
third baseman right there.
That's
Peach on third.
And, Peach not on the boo, too. So we'll see how much this curve trajectory might be a factor.
Oh, yeah, this is huge on Garden.
And it's bad swap, but Mario is able to make the play. And double
body check!
Is it going to be out still, though? Wow. I mean, a lot. Let's break that down there. Body check, the aggression to get it, gets that. But then to heads up, not to throw it to home, to know that it's a slow character. Egg almost going for a 5-star.
Do we have 5 stars in the chamber there?
We'll have to see.
Man,
that would have been so.
It's got to be.
Oh yes,
yeah. Oh yeah.
It is a Birdo team. Like it's very much a. Birdo has so much chem, so many stars to add on. It's just she's an insane captain to have. And PD lets that ball go, and that might have had a chance to fly if he made contact. Good take there. As we are in the bottom of the first. And that's going to be hit off the inside part of the leaf, not going to go anywhere. You might be noticing, too, in our Stars Off brackets, the hazards are off for Stars Off. The hazards will be back on for Stars On in Big Balla. Look at that sky back there. A little nighttime here at the Garden.
Beautiful.
It
looks like
thriving.
PCG for the golf.
Exactly, and that should be caught.
Yep.
Birdo is going to get back to first. You don't want to get caught there.
My biggest thing this game that I'm seeing early on is Remkey has all the corner basemen, including DK, where if you don't have Madge, KB, Walu, you're in trouble, especially at Garden, because you want the slaps, and those huge defensemen on the corners are going to play a huge factor in this one.
Defense matters big time here. I mean, it's the hardest stadium to get things going offensively, and so you're right. Any of those
Swartz on first.
Wow.
Swartz on first as well. That's really big. I thought maybe we'd see like Luigi over there.
Yeah, but that chem maybe a possibility. You know that you got that.
That is true.
That Peach Toadsworth chem for.
Oh, it's perfect! See ya!
That's
later.
A shot. See ya, ball.
Unbelievable.
Man, that ball was crushed. Garden ain't keeping that one in here. Wario saw that all the way. Bango! And look at that. It flies into the night sky. And now it is a
foot
on the,
a foot over.
The captain. We're talking about the captain there, Wario, and he shows up for the squad. Peach not able to make the play. Again, like you're saying there, with those third basemen, I don't think that's going to be the last time we see that a play impact like that.
But the thing is, we got C's on the other side, man. That man can score 20 in an inning. So just look out. Always got to be on your toes.
The offense is huge, and that's a beaut of a slap from Dixie there. Okay, so
Remkey is absolutely rolling right now.
Ground ball gets you out of it, but it's DK. So the odds of that low, charging.
I love it. Okay, he soured there, but I absolutely love that play. We have Chem, and we just want the sack fly.
Wow, quick throw to Peach here, but we've seen this. The Peach PD anti. We've seen it, and now there's the Chem. And it's the anti-save! It's another anti. The PD
threw it to the right of him.
The third base connection for PD and Peach has been abysmal.
Unbelievable.
Crazy how much that we've seen.
That's crushed.
Oh, but it's a low
liner
to Yoshi. Whoa.
It was a beautiful hit, just right in the dirt.
2 runs to escape that with only 2. You'll take that if you're C's. Take a moment, reflect. You got stars, you got time. Still early in this ball game. That's going to be a strike. 0-1.
Bread and butter here. Swartz.
0-2 now. I like just swinging there. Keep the stars in the chamber. You can slap and get that on. Unfortunately, not able to get the job done there on that one. Peach going to watch that one go on the outside. 1-0.
Peach.
Oh, nope. I'm sorry.
A lot better of a hitter when she's not going up against Yoshi and Birdo. But, man, those corner basemen, they're going to come in huge.
It's, yeah, and perfect from
Beautiful.
Luigi, but not perfect enough.
Beautiful.
Goomba asks in the chat, would you star there with any of the, well, I believe Toadsworth, that Toadsworth that bad.
Was there anyone on base? I already forget.
No.
I star there, though, for sure.
Absolutely.
There was 5 in the chamber. I star there every single time.
Yeah, with Madge?
Yeah, I think I
at the
started
Garden.
there.
I think
Your
star swings just become so much more powerful at Garden. If you put them in the right spot, they're going forever. Things that would be singles often turn into doubles, triples, all that sorts of stuff. And again, home runs happen here. As we've already seen from Wario, King Boo put a couple of good swings into one.
Push the last one, now pulled that last one. Takes this one, 2-2.
Oh, cracks that one, foul. Full, no, not full count, sorry, 2-2.
Beautiful,
well,
that is foul. That is foul.
Yep. The curse of the Boos there with that curved trajectory. Oh, how is that not a strike? C's can't believe it either. Rolls his eyes and gets the strikeout there, though.
Beautiful pitch.
And here now we have Waluigi. Double play potential here still, but has the chem, so a couple of little benefits there. 0-2 now. 1-2. Fouls that one off.
Oh, he could have leaned.
Strikeout there.
I wonder if he could have leaned on that one.
Definitely could have leaned on that one.
Definitely a brain fart there from Remkey. I know he did not like that. He wants that one back.
0-1 now. I mean, getting right back in the groove there. I like that for man. Wario.
Madge is not even catching that one.
No, that was perfectly executed there. And now we have Green Noki.
Definitely starring here for sure. Let's see what C's does with the fielding. He knows it's coming.
Man, it's just when you talk about a surplus of riches when you got both the dinos on your team for infield defense on guard, and you just love to see that. You would if C's getting out of this with no runs. I
don't hate that move.
Yeah, Toadette.
You execute, that scores a guy from second, and now you have a somewhat of a bad slap here into Toadette.
Yep.
Beautiful walk. That it was perfect.
We're talking about, a few of these games we're talking about how when this game gets to the higher levels, how it looks different. That's,
right there.
Knowing I can afford the walk, knowing who's coming up next, knowing that who my opponent has, and boom. Because with stars off, it's when you eliminate that power, the power increase to all the characters, and the slap stuff. Noki, yeah, perfectly read.
I thought you only walk Bowser in this game.
Right, exactly. But the strategic walks, like doing things to put yourself in the right spots here, and a good spot for C's is if Yoshi can get on to set up some chem for Birdo with 4 stars to burn.
The star management this game has been beautiful. It's 5-4 on stars.
Just enough over DK there.
There's a lot of ball left with 9 stars combined in this game right now. There's one.
Right to Wario, and that's not going to get the job done. PD can tie it up, though, with one swing of the leaf.
Ooh.
Goes inside, but pitch goes outside.
That's a great pitch.
Over. Center field, it's...
Got to watch out from the wall splat, and that's a great catch.
I didn't even think about that. Great catch. Splat was a potential there because I was like, a jump should be high enough to get that catch done.
The biggest thing is you want to take your finger off the joystick and not move, and then just press A. So they're standing still and they jump.
Yeah.
You look at the wall, you're wall splatting there with Bowser.
Yeah, it literally, take your hands off. Oh, and Toadsworth goes to first instead of getting that ball.
Yep.
And the corner beat defense that Toasty brought up reigns again.
And now, even with Chem, Remkey is going for a slap because there's no one on third.
Play.
Wow.
A rare double play from DK to hit that there with Chem. Not something you see often.
Wow.
Here's Bowser being pitched to. I kind of like it, too. It's like, hey, prove it.
Yep.
But also, it's like, probably not going to get much, and none of those pitches.
I think I maybe pitch here because you got 5 stars with Madge. This should be a star every single time, even with 2 outs. And now this is a problem. Maybe he went for the dive, and it was a jump instead, and now we got guys on second and third. Bowser going home.
Smart to throw it there with the chemistry with Birdo. It's not
laser. Base running has been a little shaky
now,
here.
Do you think about putting KB on to get Walu for the bases juiced here? You only need the one out.
No, because you have shitty first baseman here. KB Make them prove it. Make them earn it with that home run. It's the deepest part of the park, out there and left, out there and right, anywhere.
And it's foul!
It's foul! That's unbelievable.
I don't quite get it, but it's a strikeout
Wow,
there.
okay.
Sigh of relief there for C's.
Wow, that curve trage.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Pushed that foul last
Crazy,
second,
because
but
it looked like it
didn't
was caught,
matter.
it would look like it was caught fair before it went over there, but no, it was a foul ball. And here's Firebro. We're now seeing Firebro again. I just am not a Firebro fan.
Me
I just
either.
can't do it. I'm not
either.
But
the payoff is huge if you understand how to hold down and you can move with it and it doesn't mess up your timings. Payoff is huge.
Not going to do anything there, as it's going to be a strikeout. And now here's Boo up, trying to get things going. Star chance, and a nice one to add.
Beautiful.
And that's going to land for sure. Yes,
Yep,
Bowser is going to
beautiful.
dive and miss. The big lumbering beast there.
I don't mind the aggression there from Remkey.
Not
But now
sure.
we got, that was a star, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so now we got a star here for Sword if he wants to use it. He does. Now might go for the slap.
I might be tempted to go for a second
I
one here.
might just to try to get something going, get on the board.
Goes
And there
for
it
the
is.
second one is
Now we're definitely
yeah.
slapping.
Now
We're
it's got to be a
definitely
slap
slapping.
here. You got to save those two.
You definitely have to save those.
If this was later in the game, it's a different story.
Especially with a 5.
Oh,
he
goes
rips
for it
it. Okay.
instead. Okay.
It gets on. Guys on corners with Peach.
It's Remkey though too. You know,
Yep.
I mean it's something.
You want to score any possible chance you can against Remkey.
Oh, trying to go for that last second bunt.
The thing here is, this is basically a suicide squeeze.
Right, Boo's
And
very slow.
You have to be careful of Boo here. But no, we're gonna go to first.
Okay.
Did Remkey want to go home there on that?
I wonder what the thought process might have been there, because I don't know. I mean, I was kind of shocked
I think
to
he
see
might
that ball
actually
go
want to go
first.
2, actually.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's what it was, not home. Wanted that double play. And beautiful, the corners are there.
Walu makes the play.
Gives up a run. It's 2-1.
But you cut the lead in half.
Yep.
Get that run across. Be successful in that way. You'll take that. Strike to Waluigi now. Top of 5. 2-1 ball game here.
Beautiful. This is exactly where you got to start abusing those corners with these slaps.
Yep. And you just got to keep adding the punishment here. And Wario, he's already left the building. What?
He does it again! No! This is wall jumped, huh?
Whoa!
Wait, whoa!
No! What happened there? They're in motion. They're moving.
Unbelievable. That's a stars off moment if I've ever seen one,
absolutely. Yes. Oh my goodness! A perfect blast from Wario does not leave the yard, and then the wall jump just a little too early. Gets that first out. A big first out.
Maybe
right there.
the trash bucket was the highest one, so it was just too high to wall jump, and that's why it stayed in. It wasn't.
Might have done that. Yeah.
It was the highest bucket of trash.
Oh, this play at the plate.
Safe all around.
He doesn't get back thrown. I thought he was out there.
Okay,
I did not see him sliding in there.
Do you do it again, or do you stop? Remkey hates bunting with force outs, so he loves to keep that train moving. He wants to get every hit possible.
Birdo's not going to get it.
Wow,
And it's
did you
gonna
see how
bring,
Birdo ran in there? That is unbelievable.
Yep, and now that brings up DK with Kem. And here
we go,
Remkey
and
in
now
the
we
driver's
might
seat.
see a big rip here.
It's a big inning.
Anything is fine here. You can Nana, you can charge, you can slap. I don't mind wasting 2 stars here. I don't mind charging here. I don't mind slapping here. This is why DK is so good.
Yeah, you have so many options that
And
you
you
can use here. And a complete overhaul on the defensive approach here for C's.
Here we go.
Charging up.
This is what I prefer here in this situation. And there it is. It's foul. Wow,
man.
ripped, crushed.
Will we see?
Oh,
Good hack there
that's
from
a great
DK.
pitch.
Now with 2 strikes, is he going to shorten up? He
Yep,
goes, yep,
love
he's
the
gonna shorten
approach.
Up, yep. I don't think we're going to see the banana. It's instead a perfect slap. Luigi with the super jump there.
DK fighting.
But not
another
successful.
strikeout from DK. Wow.
That inside corner's
But
been tough. And
here's
here's
the
Bowser,
big boy.
the big fella himself.
Oh, looking for that lean. I like it. C's knows he kind of might
A
have
walk
to play
isn't the end of the world, but you have match with 4 stars. That's
Brutal.
a tough backup here.
So brutal.
Yep.
Yep.
Just
And
gonna be
then
a walk there.
Remkey is loving that. You got 4 stars with match here. Put this down the line. That's 2 runs.
Burns the star, gets 1 strike there.
Not too disappointed about that. And it's
And
a
it's a
lean.
plump.
He loves it. Absolutely in love with that play. Beautiful read. Just stick your body out there.
King Boo.
That-
Not enough.
Okay.
Man, 2 runs in that bases loaded situation, and 2 of those run comes off of leans and walks.
Wow.
I mean, that is discipline right there. And here we go. Now top of 5, or bottom of 5, I should say. Cézar-ito not in a good spot when it comes to stars here, so gonna have to just do this thing by slapping, getting on base, playing baseball.
Ooh, that short bat from Mario.
2-1, 2-2.
Great pitch, great hit, but
that's not gonna
hung
go
up
enough.
a little too much. Nothing you can do there.
Nope.
Yoshi.
And again, this is the part of the line with no stars
Beautiful.
or anything. It's the slaps are going to matter so much, and bobbled there.
Not even Toadette can get that one. No man's land. Birdo with 1 star. I think
You got to still
use
use it. I think you
want
use it to bring up PD with the best possible
this
situation.
looks good.
Yes. Yoshi's speed is a factor too.
Uh-oh.
No laser.
Okay, we're chilling. 2nd and 3rd.
Now, will PD get
down.
walked here
No.
with the open base?
No. Not with Fire Bro up
Not
next.
yet. Fire Bro looming
tie it
there.
up.
Swings at that outside. Hasn't gotten a good look on those 2 pitches there, has PD. Oh, slap
That
it.
was-
It's a...
Oh! Disgusting!
Wow, what a diving stop. Oh,
Wait, what happened?
There was something that happened. There was a cutaway. He ran home.
Oh,
and it
wow.
didn't work. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Huge.
And there's that corner
Wow.
baseman.
How
But
many-
honestly, does
I
that
don't
one
think
get
that one-
through?
yeah, I
Does
think
that
that
one
one's
get
getting
through?
through.
Whew. Maybe DK with the wide body is the only one that stops that, if anything.
And here's been the guy who has been incredible all game.
Doesn't need the star. When
Hasn't,
just
yeah, right. We're
perfect.
talking about, can we see a Garlic? And Wario's like, I don't hit Garlics. I hit
Same
bombs.
spot.
Yeah, it's another well-hit ball from Wario there, but it's going to be an out. Man, heartbreaker there for C's. But again,
Yep.
you're not fully out of it. You got time. You just got to keep it close, and you got to start capitalizing on your opportunities here the best you can. Star swing, good one. Mario.
Stop.
Ooh.
Oh. Wow. That chem.
And now here's
Sending
Toadette.
Walu back.
Man, a ground ball. Exactly what the doctor
Ooh, a
orders if you
bunt.
seize.
I'm not sure if I like a bunt here.
It's a bunt.
Because now we have 2 outs.
Yeah.
We just gave him a free out just to move up the runners. But, I mean, again, we get to slap through here. Oh, okay. Wait, this is Remkey. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
This is a complete opposite. I thought this was C's up to bat. Okay.
No, yeah, nope. That adds another another run. And now here's DK. He's got the chem.
Yeah, Remkey's rolling.
Yep, Remkey is rolling.
Oh,
That's
no.
another one down. And
Safe.
all right,
Yep.
I'm assuming we're going to see Peach now head
Yeah.
to the mound.
Definitely got to put Peach in here. And then you can put
Gotta
Boo
that
on the
super
corner.
jump. Yep, you need that super jump. And if you're C's, you got to stop the bleeding here. And you are not in the spot to do so.
Yeah, because you have Madge with 2 stars yet again.
Yep. Bowser, though, watching those 2 strikes.
The slap.
Going for
There it
the
is.
Slap, and it's a huge man. We've just been seeing the heavies now going for the slaps, not going for the big bombs.
Remkey, an advocate of the Bowser slap. It's the best in the game. It is technically, right? Technically,
I guess
but you
back
just
to back
don't.
burns right there, and that's going to bring DK home.
Beautiful
Remkey is
execution.
continuing the pressure here. Holds up
Beautiful.
there to
Oh,
prevent
he got
and
him.
got
Unbelievable.
on the base running
Remkey
there.
is locked in right now.
Yep. And a home run here puts this ball game in Mercy territory.
2 down. Can C's find that out? That's a foul ball. Yep.
Foul ball. Going
The
for
slap.
the slap again there, too. King Boo's got the interesting slap I don't know. You don't see a lot of that. Madge,
Wow. Okay.
maybe running himself off into
Trying to get tricky on the base pass here. Maybe he's trying to bait something to get Bowser home.
Mustel in the chat says, I don't think I've ever seen a Bowser slap before. It's rare, man.
These are so close.
I know, it's very close. It's caught.
There it is.
Hey,
There's that good
we-
corner baseman. That's huge.
Putting Boo there, that was not going
All
to,
right.
Peach was not catching that ball. And now
Huge
Fire
here.
Bro has to
Huge
get
star.
the rally started.
Big star with one of your best hitters.
Yep. You're just looking for base hit here, too. I mean, the home run obviously is great and nice and everything. But
This is nope.
No,
That's too
no.
close. That's too close. Yep.
Bowser's getting
Bowser.
scooting out there.
That was a little bit more in the gap at first, but no, Bowser covering some field out there. That one's getting down.
And that'll land.
Noki almost proved me wrong there. Dude, she came flying in on the screen. Toadsworth. No stars to work with. Doesn't need it.
Great couple of slaps here.
Big, because now Peach has some chem.
Yep, has some chem. You're just at this slap part of your lineup. You got to be able to get these slaps down. You got to be able to find the holes in the defense.
Got to turn over the order.
Yep.
Got to keep it rolling.
You need to get your heavies up with more opportunities.
Ooh, Remkey has Madge over there at first. That is.
And there's a
strong.
strikeout there.
Big pitch.
Dixie has been dealing so far through 5 2/3.
Beautiful.
Yep, beautiful slap from Luigi here. I don't know who's on deck. We'll see what that sets up.
Mario?
Here.
Yep.
Mario on deck
it is.
with some chem, no stars or anything.
Gotta just keep the slap train going.
Yep, you got it. That's right. You just got to be able to put it where they ain't. 1-1. Mario
Beautiful.
gets it, and
There
that's
it
going to
is.
bring a
Here
run
we go.
across.
2-out rally?
Yep.
Let's see. Yoshi.
Now here you Yoshi. You don't have any stars, but again, getting yourselves more opportunities to get your heavies. Oh, it's a bad swap.
Oh!
Oh, couldn't make
Okay.
the play there. A run scores.
Huge AB here without a star.
Yep, if Berto can land this to bring up PD with Chem, this game can get real interesting, real fast. The slaps have been immaculate
painted the
for
corner
C's
there.
in this inning. Yep, the corner painted, the ball foul.
1-2.
And that's
It's a
gonna
beautiful
land.
slap. That's 2. No,
No,
we
not
have
with
laser. We have
Laser
laser.
is the problem, and now we got the rundown
And
here.
more laser.
More lasers. Blazer, taser, laser. It's like dodgeball
Great
out
play.
here.
We don't really see that much lasers in the outfield, so I
Right.
was not ready for that.
No, and I wonder what that thought process
That was
for
huge.
C's as well, man. But PD was had that chance to come up with
Yep.
Chem and lots of traffic. Now PD's coming up with just PD on, and that is a tough one. But at the same time, though, if you're C's, runs across, got yourself back into this one. Got to have that clean inning and efficient inning here on the defensive side.
Yeah, the thing about that is C's, like, you know that you can score 2 runs there every single time when Laser is not out there. Laser is never in center field that much, so I
If ever.
was definitely threw him off there, for sure.
I could not tell you of any strategic situation where someone says, put your laser thrower in center field. Maybe it is Garden, though, on in this situation.
Late jump.
Yep. Blue not able to make that play. Nearly 100 people watching us on Dinger City's stream. Thank you so much for tuning in on youtube.com/Dinger City. Make sure you're hitting that like button, subscribing to Dinger City, and twitch.tv/Ball Buddies if you're over on the Ball Buddies Twitch side. We also got the side stream on Ball Buddies YouTube channel. Lots of Mario baseball action here. We got some golf coming up this afternoon. A couple of golf games already have happened, but we got some more golf heading your way this afternoon as Toadette's going to make this a 1-1 count after swinging at that pitch on the outside.
Soured.
No need to purposely drop that one. That's going to go right to Yoshi.
Good work there on the bump from C's.
Yep.
Now you just got to keep it up.
Keep
Keep
that.
turning it up.
Keep locking in on offense. See what you can do there. I was wondering. I was like, Remkey's taking his hands off the sticks here, and there is a countdown. That ball will get thrown right down the middle of the plate if you do not move it in that 10-second window. And PD's going to go for another slap. DK is going to be like he was hunting bananas out there. Caught that one, made the play, got the job done. Firebro, this one not going to get it. We've now seen Firebro hit those ones close to the gap, but Bowser was close enough to make the play. Noki was close enough to make the play. Unable to get it done.
Beautiful hit.
Blue was going to hit that. And what's big there? Star chance. That
Star.
gets a star
Big
back
star.
in the mix for C's. I don't know if I'm using it here.
You don't use it here with two outs with a 500
Wow.
bat. Yep,
Yeah,
there
right,
it is.
Exactly. You just
Yep.
you take the Toadsworth slap there. No
You want to save that
problem.
for Birdo.
Fielder swap here now. And now, yeah, again, we were going to last time for C's, it was this part of the order that got the slaps, got the things moving. You know, performing that way,
Madge.
not going to happen there.
Nope, right at Madge.
And now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here.
9-4.
We got 12 outs to work with between the two players here, 6 outs apiece.
Good inside pitch there.
And it's all going to, everyone matters here, especially for
Yoshi,
C's.
no.
You really can't afford to let really anything
Yep.
cross at this stage
Here
of
we
the
go.
game. And
At least we
DK.
have Yoshi on second base here. DK not having the best game.
Yep, a couple of Ks, but
And
that's
that-
going to
look at
land
that.
right there. Just
Just
the
a
right.
pop. The pop. There's so satisfying every time.
Dixie going to round. Going to go off to third. We got runners on the corners now.
man.
And here's Big Bad Bowser. 1-1. Bowser
Yeah.
into the
That should be
gap
down.
and deep. That's going to plate a run. 10
Play
to
it
4.
safe. And now we got a star to try to score 2 more runs here.
Yeah, that's right. And
he saves it.
instead,
Beautiful
and Boo
play.
goes to cover third.
And, ooh.
But that
Ooh.
Boo, that was certainly a factor with Boo cutting over into the to the left there, and it's skied
no.
up from. I don't like that at all. I don't like that whatsoever.
Oh, from Kate. Who
from
was that?
King Boo.
Oh,
Why-
yeah. Go for
why
the
on
sack
earth
fly.
are we-
Sack fly all day.
I-
for sure. 100%. Sack fly.
I am no Remkey, but I don't think bunting with King Boo.
You have a power.
In my vernacular.
You have a power hitter up. You have 1 out and a guy on third. Sack fly all day.
Yeah, the worst because right, if you don't hit it over the wall,
Yep.
good chance it's a sack fly. Luigi quick out there, 11-4 in the bottom of the 8th. Again, thank you to all of our folks tuning in here today. 0-2.
Mario. Good eye.
Swing and a miss. Mario down on strikes.
Yoshi, can he get something started here for C's? Just crushed.
And
Big
that,
star.
yep, adds another star to the chamber here. And we are heading to the 9th inning. Sees Remkey. Again, and a reminder, too, this is our Swiss starting rounds here. So are these losses impactful? Yes. Is their tournament life over? No.
Nope. Yep.
But
Wario
Wario's
having a
turning it up.
game.
He's got a home run. He's got a double. I believe Wario is a triple away from the cycle in this ball game, and that is a beauty of a star swing from
it
Noki.
is.
Ooh, that tough late.
That might get Wario
dive.
home. Nope.
Nope.
We're going to play it safe. We were gunned. And now Toadette, do we see the bunt? Yep.
Yep.
Might be gunned. You just take the out at that point.
Guess who's playing catcher? And how
Yeah.
many times have we seen?
Or it's a soft toss to
Yep.
home. Just take the out.
Especially
you know,
with Peach with the quick hands, you think it should be thrown. We're used to it being thrown quickly.
Yep. You got to score 7. What's 8 runs?
Yep. Back
All
and
right.
back bunts.
13-4 now. 9-run lead. Beautiful.
And, oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
Can't draw it up much better for DK.
Here we go. Bowser into match with a star still. Wow.
And
Wait a minute.
No,
That's down.
not
DK
able to
scoring.
make the play.
Unbelievable.
Yep, no laser, no nothing. That's going to be a 14-4 lead.
The push from Bowser getting through.
Peach just needs 1 out to get out of it, and C's is trying to use that here.
Pulls it.
And we'll get
Yoshi's
it.
there. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
We've seen crazy comebacks happen.
Of course.
It is Garden. It's the right part of the order to get things started. Can C's, because a big thing if you are going to walk this journey that starts by taking a single step,
Yep.
you have to. Oh, I got to burn my star there.
I don't.
No.
You gotta get 9 hits, and you want to save that star when you need it most.
Yeah.
With like 2
Okay.
outs.
For a
Even if it's Birdo slap, it sucks. But that's my thought process there. Like, you want to start it off, but you want to save that star if you get something going.
Yep, 2 quick outs here. And we'll see if Firebro can start one of the greatest 2-out rallies we've ever seen.
And it's a low liner.
It's a low liner.
And of course,
And Remkey-
Wario there to make the play.
Yep, the story of the day was Wario.